Phase Zero Season 3, Episode 39 starts right now. This is a draft episode. I'm BD, joined today by Jenna Anderson.
Hey, everybody.
Jim Viscardi.
I posted a GIF of The Rock saying finally when promoting the show. So,
103 million social views incoming.
I thought you were going to say you posted bail to get out of jail to be.
I'm wearing my Moon Knight shirt to support the streak that my new best friend, Yuri, started last week. So, let's go.
Aaron Perrine is here.
It's gonna be a great day.
You just can't give Jim too much attention. You just can't do it. Go straight to his head. Go straight to his head. All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Happy Jim's here. We are doing a draft episode today. I want to remind everybody we are doing live episodes of Phase Zero Thursday nights after Loki. That means a week from tomorrow, right? We're already there. Yep. Loki Season 2 starts a week from tomorrow. I haven't watched Ahsoka yet, so don't spoil me. But Loki Season 2 starts a week from tomorrow. We're going to have live episodes of Phase Zero on the YouTube channel, and they'll be immediately, or as fast as they can be processed, available on all the podcast platforms. So Phase Zero is about to be better than ever. We'll get back to the news next week as well, because there is quite a bit to talk about, but not a ton. So we're having a little fun with it before Loki starts. This is draft day. Thank you to everybody who voted for me in the last one. It was kind of Cam and I were neck and neck on Twitter. Instagram was kind of all over the place. We'll just say everybody won. I haven't done an official tally because I think Cam might have beaten me. So for now, I'm just going to say everybody won. But that was a super fun draft. But today, this one's a little different, and I can't wait to watch Jim Viscardi come in last place.
Oh no, I have the people on my side. I am the people's champion.
He thinks he's the people's drafter.
I am. Yeah.
All right, this is going to be.
I got a strategy and everything. I'm ready.
Today's draft on Phase Zero is live action, non-MCU Marvel movies from 2000 on, starting with X-Men, Spider-Man, all that, all the way up to Sony, Fox, Marvel movies, basically, right up till now.
Thank you for clarifying the 2000 part, because Jim and I were both just like, oh my God, did we forget Howard the Duck? So there we go.
Well, if we went back that far,
it would be first pick without hesitation.
You have to include a whole bunch of other
There's
stuff.
probably a couple stragglers along the way that we wouldn't have even drafted. Well, Jim probably would have drafted Howard the Duck second round.
That's like a 5th round pick, but okay.
Well,
it's a second round pick for me, but
the question is, where will Morbius go off the board? That's the question. So we have 34 movies. We're each going to pick 8. And that means there will be 2 left over. Those 2 movies we're all going to go see in theaters when they get re-released. So we have the draft order. Peter, if you would, from behind the curtain, tell us how we got our draft order for today's non-MCU live-action Marvel movie draft.
We paired everyone up in a list alphabetically. We gave them all a number 1 through 4, and then we used a random number generator to assign 1 through 4 into their slots 1st through 4th.
All right. And the way it shook out, Aaron Perrine gets the first pick. Yeah. Jenna gets the second pick. Jim gets the 3rd pick. I get the 4th pick, and then we're snaking. So I get the 5th pick. Jim gets 6th. Jenna gets 7. Aaron gets 8, and so on and so forth. Back and forth with the old snake. So I think without further ado, we're ready to get started. Does anybody want to talk their trash before we jump in? You guys feeling good? Everybody's being nice today?
I mean, Look, here's the thing. I can't talk too much trash because, when I win in a landslide, it's really just going to be embarrassing.
Confident for his first draft, guys. Confident.
But Aaron, tons of pressure. First pick.
I mean, is it? I thought this was gonna be Liam. I was just telling Jenna I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, me and Jamie are down because I thought Cam would try and come in here and defend his title, but I am here.
Cam, I'm gonna be honest. Here's what happened. I figured Cam probably can't. Think he's not available because the NFL is in season.
Yes.
I tweeted from the Phase Zero account today that we're drafting again, and Cam responded and said that's not fair. So I think if I had text Cam and been like, "Hey, bro, we're doing another draft," he probably would have come on. Mm-hmm. But that's on me. That's my bad. We love Cam.
Cam doing the same thing all of us are doing on Sundays, tweeting at the television. I love it for him. Phase Zero again, Cam.
All right. Aaron Perrine is on the clock.
Okay.
With the first pick in the live-action, non-MCU Marvel movie draft on Phase Zero, the first ever. This is historic. The first pick in our history.
And for my first pick, I'm taking Spider-Man 2, just for, out and out pressure from ye old internet. It's a very, very excellent movie. It's by default, I guess, the barometer by a lot of these things get judged. So it's a nice, safe pick at number 1.
All right. The second pick.
I did not expect to go this early. I expected to be like number 4 again. So I'm going to use this to my advantage. My first pick is going to be Logan. This movie still makes me teary-eyed even just thinking about it. I love it so much. I can't believe it exists in the way that it does. So I'm honored to be early enough to be able to snag it.
Here we go. My first pick. Look, none of these movies exist without this movie, and that's Blade.
The first pick is Blade?
First pick is Blade.
Jamie will be very proud. Jamie will be very happy.
All right. Well, I am picking, with my first pick, I'm picking what is, in my opinion, the best movie on this draft board. X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's right. X-Men Days of Future Past it set the standard for time travel movies, and it did a better job adapting Age of Ultron than Age of Ultron did.
You're not wrong.
I'm going with that. And with my second pick, I gotta look at the board here. I should have thought this through a bit more. That's a good man. There's a couple good ones. I just know the ones that are definitely not making it back to me. I don't know if I want that one. I'm gonna be honest, but I can't say the ones I'm thinking about, so I just gotta talk. And
Peter, no influencing the draft here.
He did this last time. He kept putting Falcon and Winter Soldier on the board as exciting. So,
Brandon, you should have had this planned, ready to go. What is going on?
I didn't expect. Here? Listen, I mean, I'm between Electra. That's a good. I have to get Electra. At one point.
That's it. Electra's your pick. Clock is up.
With my second pick in the 2023 Phase 0 non-MCU live action draft, I am picking Deadpool.
Oh.
Yeah, Deadpool, bringing those R-rated movies to the forefront for the comic book genre.
I probably could have gotten my second pick later in the draft. Probably.
You could have also got your first pick later in the draft.
Probably much later in the draft. But I'm going to go ahead and grab it now because I'm not confident in it. I'm going to go with Ghost Rider, the first one.
Jim, I think you're picking with your heart and not your votes.
This is an infinitely rewatchable movie. Infinitely.
You should go watch it.
I will today. Gonna go watch it.
All right, Jenna, you're on the clock.
So I have defended this movie already on a very recent episode of the show. This is insanely rewatchable to me. I love it. Daredevil. My second pick is Daredevil.
I respect that pick. I'm gonna be honest. We sleep on Daredevil, and I'm even going to give you points as if you pick the director's cut.
Oh, that's the way to go. The director's cut or nothing. Yeah.
All right, Aaron, you got 2 and 3 here.
Oh, I do. So for my second pick, let's go ahead and get X-Men First Class in here. I really, really like that movie a ton. And shout out to Darwin actually getting hired after I said it on the show.
Manifested it.
Well, last time I was in LA, I stayed at the W in Hollywood, which is right across the street from Amoeba Records. I went in there. They have a tremendous movie selection, and I found X-Men First Class for $4.99 on Blu-ray.
Nice.
Ooh, you can't beat that.
No.
Wow. Snagged it. Anyway, so I had to tell a little story there.
We are the most physical media talk about
podcast. I haven't found Loki yet. I went into 3 Targets and 2 Best Buys, and I only found Loki on Blu-ray. I couldn't find it on 4K, and I'm waiting to find that steelbook on 4K.
Listen, we're gonna get it one day. They should just send it to us. We did it. We're the ones that helped it happen. Marshall. So let's see here. My third pick. Gosh, Jesus Christ. Let's go. It's cliche. It almost feels cliche, but I'm still gonna do it. I mean, Spider-Man 1.
No, Peter, I think he meant the Amazing Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
is what I think he meant.
Oh, shout out to Mark
I
Webb.
actually think he meant the Punisher.
We're already descending into chaos. Oh my God.
Spider-Man 1. All right, there you go. There you go.
I will pick a choice that is slightly controversial, but I will stand by it because I do think that this movie, as chaotic as it is, as bad as it was received at the time, I think there is value in it. I'm going to go with Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
Wow.
The rain
I
is
knew
so
Spider-Man.
Jenna's she's trying to go after some nostalgia points here. That's what she's trying to rewrite history in the same way that we all came around on the Phantom Menace. People are starting to come around on Spider-Man 3. That's I see what's going on here. It's great.
Have you guys seen the Spider-Man 3 Hot Toys figure they're dropping?
No.
It does look great.
Oh, that black suit Toby with the symbiote. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that thing's gonna be $9
Can
million.
we pose him in the dance moves? That's the important question.
It should actually come with like a Five Nights at Freddy's robot animatronic that dances.
It's my turn. Okay, for my third pick, I'm honestly surprised that none of y'all picked it up yet. I'm gonna take X-Men 1.
Oh.
X-Men 1.
Well, with my third pick in the draft, I'm going to take the better X-Men movie that's still on the board, X2. I said it. I said it.
We're all speechless.
I watched X-Men 1, no joke, 20 times in theaters. I get people like X2 and whatever, but
It's better than X1. I'm sorry. I know X-Men was first, and I'll give it to you. I remember I watched that in theaters a bunch of times too when I was like 9. But X2 is fantastic. Also, my fourth pick is I'm going to diversify a bit here because I've had all Fox movies.
X-Men.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of X-Men going on here. It's time for me to crawl some walls. With my fourth pick, I'm going with the first Spider-Man movie. No, the second Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is still on the board. Wait.
Amazing Spider-Man
No,
2?
no, it's not.
Spider-Man
It's not. I took
Hey.
that first thing off the roof.
Yeah.
Oh no! What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Don't penalize me. As a matter of fact, Jim said. Actually, okay. You know what? As Jim said, nostalgia is aging well. It's insane to me that this movie is already nostalgic, but he's back. He's better than ever, and this time he saved the girl. Only it wasn't his girl, but in this first movie, she was still there. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Good choice.
Yeah, that's right.
Good choice.
That's right. Mhm.
All right, my fourth pick. Oh man, I'm gonna go Deadpool 2 for this one.
Okay.
Why?
I mean, cable mostly, but I think it's one of those instances where Deadpool 2, I think, is the perfect what could have been when it ended, and now we're never going to see it.
I feel that way about Spider-Man Far From Home.
Although maybe we will, right? Like Deadpool 3 feels like it's going to touch some of the time slide stuff and whatever. So maybe Deadpool 2 becomes way more important to the MCU than we all realize.
Elektra's in it, so I'm there. I'm there. I
The
mean,
president of the Electra fan club.
that's right. We got jackets, we got
We
stickers,
got jackets.
patches. That's right. I'm the El Presidente of the Electra fan club. That's right. Thank you for recognizing. All right, Jenna, fourth pick.
For my fourth pick, I'm going to keep the nostalgia train rolling, and I'm going to go with Blade 2.
That's a good pick.
Kofi just commented that Blade 2 still being on the board is an absolute crime.
That did remind me, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get that before somebody else snags it.
We had movies like Daredevil and Ghost Rider taken before Blade 2. Kofi has a point. All right. Last pick before a quick break here. Aaron, your fourth pick.
God, I wanted to diversify so badly, but my brain's not gonna let me. So let me go ahead and get Venom 1 on here.
All right.
Oh,
I wanted to so badly. And I was like, well, you know what? Why not? The problem is all of the X-Men posters I'm now realizing are so freaking similar that I'm trying to read them. I can't figure out which one is which. So there you go, Venom.
well,
I
it's fine.
respect
The two that are not going to get picked are very clear on what they are, so it's fine.
Well, I know one that's not going to get picked. I don't know which one's the other one that's not going to get picked. But I'm not going to say it because if I have a pick that's obviously horrible, I know you might take it. So
That's true.
I'm not going to say it out loud.
Not going to happen though.
Jim, your list is looking rough.
What are you talking about?
Jim, your list is looking rough. Jim, you have had opportunities to make better picks.
Absolutely not. I stand by my list 100%.
You're the only one standing by it. So this
Absolutely
is our.
not. You're at watch. When this vote comes out.
This is the. Okay, we're at the halfway point. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to run through everybody's lists here real quick so that you guys can sit on this and let it marinate in your brains. If you're listening to us in traffic, if you're listening to us at work, if you're watching live, comment who you think is in the lead so far. Aaron has Spider-Man 2, X-Men First Class, Spider-Man, and Venom. Jenna has Logan, Daredevil, Spider-Man 3, and Blade 2. Jim has Blade, Ghost Rider, X-Men First Class, and Deadpool 2. And BD has X-Men Days of Future Past, Deadpool 1, X-Men 2, and The Amazing Spider-Man. We already have one vote for Aaron in the comment section. And with that, it's time to take a quick 1 minute break. We'll see you in a moment for the second half of the draft. Welcome back to Phase Zero's non-MCU live-action Marvel movie draft for movies starting in 2000 and on. The chaos continues. The comment section, Aaron, you and I are looking hot in the comment section, baby. It's me and you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
You know who I don't
whatever.
see?
They don't know. The live chat's drunk.
What's that? What?
Live chat is drunk.
Jim, you picked Ghost Rider and X-Men 1 while X2 were on the board.
Live chat is drunk.
Do you have Ghost Rider playing in the background right now? You said you watch it infinitely.
It's fine.
I do respect the Ghost Rider choice. Like, I totally get it. I also just love those directors, but I totally get it.
Spirit of Vengeance is still on the board. You can have it. Go.
Who doesn't love Ghost Rider but Crank too?
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it. Jim, go back to jail, says Richard Pagman. This is what happens. All right. No, I'm just messing. I think everybody's having fun here. I think this is good, and we're having a good draft here so far. We're back with the number 5 pick. We all 4 of us have 4 more picks. This is the Fantastic Four round because this is when you get the picks where you're like, stop the count. I don't want any more. There's still a couple good movies up there, I think. We'll see. But this is where you're forced to pick 4 more movies. This is how strong is your front 4 to carry these back 4 is what happens now. Jeez, Aaron, you're up with the first pick here. I'm
sitting here straining my eyes, being like, what's here? Let's see here. I think I will do that. I think shout out to Jesse Benedict, the comments on YouTube. I think I will, because that's what I was looking at. So I'm going to take the Wolverine with my 5th pick.
Okay.
Shout out to Hugh Jackman just getting to do a bunch of weird stuff with no shirt and being all of the hero images on our site.
That movie is still incredibly underrated. Like that just came out at the wrong time, I feel like.
I have a 20-foot Wolverine poster at my house. It's like a tarp. It's legitimately. I'm not going to tell you how I got it. We're not talking about that, but I got it. And I'm not kidding. It is 20 feet long. Like you could cover a pool with it.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
legitimately a tarp. So 20th Century Fox, you don't exist anymore. I can say it out loud. If y'all were looking for a Wolverine poster,
You just
I
need
don't
to
know
turn
where
that
it
into
is.
a comforter. at this
Yeah.
point.
It wouldn't be comfortable.
Get it? No,
I
no.
mean,
You gotta
it's
get
like-
it. You get it stuffed, sew it up, put it on the bed.
But it's like a plastic tarp.
Then just wallpaper your wall with
Yeah,
it.
no, and then like, or
I don't have a
the
wall that big in my
underside.
house.
The
That's
underside can be nice fabric, and then you just stuff it with like the stuffing. You take it to a Build-A-Bear, they'll fill it up, and
Then you get
there
kicked
you
out
go.
of the Build-A-Bear because you're using all their stuffing.
You got a nice.
Jim knows the Build-A-Bear rules very well.
You got a
Yes.
nice
Right.
comforter right there.
Crying children, like I want to make my bear.
Why is the Wolverine all over the wall? All right. I'm going to try to find a picture of this poster while Jenna makes her pick.
All right, so for my 5th pick in the draft, I'm going to go with a franchise that has not been represented, not been picked yet in the draft. I'm going to go with the first Fantastic Four movie.
Wow.
Oh.
I feel like these movies, I feel like we're going to have the thing that we're having with Toby, we're going to have with these movies. We're going to start being more nostalgic for them and more appreciative of the things that they did. And I don't know, like I said, a lot of these movies on this list are my like premiere. If it's on cable, I'll just watch the entire thing. And Fantastic Four is one of those movies. So
For my 5th pick, I am going for Twitter vote bait, and I am going to pick Morbius.
Oh.
wow.
Reach though.
It's Morbin time, folks. It's Morbin
It's
time.
never actually Morbin time.
It's
Always
always
Morbin
Morbin time.
Look at Peter going to like save it right now. Just stop us from the
Stop the count. Here's the important question. Are you picking the first theatrical release of Morbius or the second one?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's yeah. Wow. I'm really close to
Right. He's
Morbius.
like, okay, save it right now.
All right. Well, what do we have?
Look, I've immediately won chat back. They all of a sudden were like, "Wow, Jim, go to jail!" And now it's like, "Yes, Morbin time."
It's
I know how to
never
play this game.
actually Morbin time, though. All right. Well, that's why I have to pick Electra. No, I'm just kidding. My 5th pick. Wow, this is getting tricky now.
There's still some solid
And
entries here.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Wow, this
Let
is
There Be
difficult.
Carnage.
This I feel like now I'm in a tough place. Now I'm in a really tough place. I cannot complete the Andrew Garfield saga. I won't do it. So wow. Oh boy. Wow. They made these movies.
And then I will
These movies all got made. I'm going to go with, listen, okay. I'm going to go with a movie that as a kid I was really excited to see.
This is Hulk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's not a bad pick.
No.
My
I don't
5th
think Hulk
pick-
is a bad pick.
My 5th pick is Ang Lee's Hulk movie. Eric Bana had a name close enough to Eric Banner. Bruce Banner made the movie even better in itself. Hulk looked great in it. I said it. 2003 was a time. Whatever. Yeah, and that movie actually scared me as a kid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, those Hulk dogs were something else.
I
Something
do admire the
else.
cinematography and the very artsy editing choices. So I
It
will give
also
you
spawned a fantastic video game.
that. Oh yeah.
It did.
That's true.
It really did.
That's right. And now for my 6th pick. Gosh. Wow. Okay. My 6th pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with one of the more recent movies on the board. For my 6th pick,
Kinda
I'm gonna
picking
go
the
with The New Mutants.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations, Brandon. You just lost.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No,
Yep.
I didn't. Anya Taylor-Joy fans are
Lost.
loud and proud as they should be. That's
R.I.P.
right. Magic was great. Okay.
Whatever
She
strat
was.
you had coming into this, you just killed.
That Antonio Banderas cameo that didn't happen, bonus points.
What pick is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, my 6th pick. This one's a toss-up for me because there's one that my heart says I should get, and then there's one that I probably should pick up. And I'm stop it. Just because I love Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight does not mean X-Men Apocalypse is making the list. That one is going to live a sad, lonely existence. I'm going to pick Punisher Warzone.
Oh.
Punisher Warzone is another one of those, like, a bit underrated, kind of rewatchable. I love the first Punisher so much. And I think someone may pick it up now that I've said it, but I think Punisher Warzone is inevitably the better movie.
We're all speechless.
Yeah.
But no, I do agree with you. It is the better of the two. So for my sixth pick, I am going to go also with a more recent movie. I'm the Venom defender on this show, and I seemingly always will be. So I'm going to go with Let There Be Carnage.
Thank you so much for taking that movie, because it would have literally pained me to take it.
It's not perfect. A lot of it is stupid.
not.
I mourned the concept art of like Pope Carnage in the church. Like it could have been even more ridiculous than it was, but what we have, I enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah,
so
we love Woody Harrelson's hair in that one. That's for sure.
At least it's not the Ronald McDonald hair. So
that's right. It could have been much worse.
Aaron, you got two now. Good luck.
Yeah, I was about to say, am I putting myself out of my misery here?
Yes.
Okay.
This is it. Your final two picks.
This is it.
So for 6, man, let's go. God, do you want to just let the nostalgia carry on any of these left? Because some of these could get a weird, ironic, oh, it was actually good as soon as Deadpool 3 comes out. Let me get Rise of Silver Surfer. I watched a video essay about the Fantastic Four last night, trying to get myself into the zone for this. I suppose my subconscious knew.
Silver Surfer looked great in that movie, so it's one of those where it's like, "Ooh, wow!" But then you have Galactus, and then you go, "Oh boy."
I don't know what I don't know if we're ever gonna make sketching look good. I have no idea. Whatever VFX people are working on the previs for Fantastic Four right now, Godspeed. God, this list. What in the world? God, man. You know what? Nostalgia points, I suppose, to, even though it might not have done that well. It directly led to us getting Tom Holland. Let me get Amazing Spider-Man 2. Unfortunately. There's nowhere for me to go. I remember Blade Trinity. That was not fun. We watched Elektra together. God. It's bleak. Go ahead, guys.
I'm so glad you took Amazing 2 off the board, because otherwise I would just be ranting about the Gwen Stacy of it all. So I'm glad I didn't have to pick it. For my 7th pick, I am going to go with Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
Somewhere
It's
Adam's
good.
happy.
Look, when that trailer came out and you saw Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider pissing fire, that's when I knew this is a movie I need to see over and over again. Cinema. All right. My 7th pick. I am going to go the same route BD went, in the sense that it spawned a phenomenal video game. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I talk about care. You just lost.
No, absolutely not. Look, if Deadpool didn't look so terrible in this movie, we would not have gotten what we now have as Deadpool. That's why.
Jim, honestly, kudos to you for the hoops you just jumped through to try to make that a good pick.
I'm not even look, this is just flowing out. And Kofi in the comments saying L, major L. Look at the other movies on this list, Kofi. There is nothing else to pick.
You can't spell Jim Viscardi without an L right now.
Absolutely not.
That's a terrible pick. You should be ashamed.
It's going to be so sad when I win. So sad.
Wow. These last picks are brutal. My heart says Elektra. But that movie sucks. Oh my god. Wow, that movie's bad. Oh my goodness gracious.
The rest of the Elektra fan club is going to be so mad at you.
I'm the president, and I'm the only member. I am both the highest and lowest ranking member of the Elektra fan club. Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, 10 ounce in your diapers.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Ricky Bobby reference had to come out there. I'm just desperate here. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Hey, look, we're gonna get to a point where like someone's gonna have to put Elektra on their list because there's only so many movies that are being left behind. So you might as well.
There are 3 movies I'm looking at here, and one of them
you've got to pick 2. So just go ahead, grab them.
Just grab them.
All right. Well, God, Elektra's such a bad film.
All right, hold on. Let's recap what is currently on the board right now.
Yeah.
There is Blade Trinity, Elektra, Fantastic Four, the original Punisher, X-Men: The Last Stand, X-Men Apocalypse, and X-Men the movie everyone wants to forget, Dark Phoenix.
You know what? I'm not playing with my heart. I'm playing to win. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
You already lost. You picked a New Mutant, so it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, Elektra. I love you. I love you, but this isn't working out. I have to go with my 7th pick. Punisher. Thomas Jane's Punisher.
It's like of the movies that are on that list, that is the last good movie on the list.
And good is loose, but I'll take it. Thank you for the support.
Kevin Nash is in that movie. We love that.
Kevin Nash, the actor extraordinaire, also star of Magic
He
Mike.
played Super Shredder.
Hey man, listen. I don't think I'm Punisher is not a great film, but it's not bad. It's better than most of the other films on there.
Better than New Mutants.
Yeah,
you picked that one first.
New Mutants is a movie. So I'm also now with my last pick in the draft. I'm going with X-Men: Dark Phoenix, mostly because it's the least offensive movie on the board.
Huh.
It is.
What?
It is incredibly forgettable, but also not bad.
The look on Aaron's face right now is priceless. Absolutely priceless. But go ahead and continue your reasoning, because you want to talk about hoops. You are talking about Rings of Fire with this.
Also, listen, it has Lil Sheridan saying the F word. Okay, Cyclops says, "Oh, kill you." That is the cinema.
Only redeeming thing about X-Men: Dark Phoenix, and I may even thinking about the wrong movie, is that final shot where they're all standing in costume.
That's the movie before.
That's the
not
movie
even.
before.
Yeah, that's not even that movie.
Wow.
So never mind.
No, this one has this one.
All of it just blends together.
Yeah.
Dark Phoenix had to happen. All right. It was the little putter out of the Fox universe before the New Mutants almost went to Hulu.
Of literally the Dark Phoenix storylines, you picked the worst of the two.
I was about to say
is still on the board.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's got James McAvoy in it. All right. It's got Sansa Stark in there. Okay. This is. I like to change my pick.
Nope, too late. It's already there.
I stand by it. I don't care. I should have gone with Elektra. I should have followed my heart, but
For
if she's
my
left on the board, I
final
blame the rest of you.
In this cursed draft, I'm going with it. Going with 4. Fantastic.
You just
Four.
no.
Fan-four-stick.
You did not
Wow.
just criticize my X-Men
Fan-four-stick.
Dark Phoenix pick and then pick Fan Four Stick.
Absolutely
did
not.
not.
When we were
You
talking about
absolutely did not
when we
just
were
do that.
talking before the show, we were in all clear agreement that Dark Phoenix is probably going to be left behind on the island of irrelevancy, and you picked it. So now you and Dark Phoenix live on the island of irrelevancy forever.
You just picked Fan Four Stick, one of the most awful, terribly butchered, worse than the Snyder Cut butchering.
Absolutely. I mean, sure, yes, but
yes.
No, but also of all of the other movies there,
Elektra was right there, Jim.
you could have picked it, and you didn't.
No, I picked a better movie. Dark Phoenix is a better movie than Elektra. Elektra is a bad film. Dark Phoenix is just forgettable. Don't make me keep hating on Elektra. I love her. I love that character. All right? All right, Jenna, your last pick. Good luck.
For my last pick, I'm about to make things really awkward because I'm going to go with Elektra.
There we go.
Taste. That is taste right there.
There are having just recently revisited this movie, there are parts of it that I enjoy. As a larger sum, they're not necessarily good, but I don't know. It's watchable. I enjoy it. She does a good job. So
She does do a good job. I don't know why I feel now. I have so many regrets. I have one regret on today's show, to be honest.
Okay, here is the sad state of affairs that ultimately that we have all failed. There are 2 movies on this list of this last 3: Blade Trinity, X-Men: The Last Stand, and X-Men Apocalypse. 2 of these movies probably don't belong as the bottom 3, for sure. And sure enough, here we are because Brandon picked Dark Phoenix. Go ahead, Aaron. Take us home.
He's just so disgusted in the corner. Can't stand it. And using some superior analytics, aka Googling it on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm going to take X-Men: The Last Stand. Also, I remember seeing it in the theater, so I can only say I was not allowed to see Blade in theaters, for it has, scandalous parts in it that get edited weird on TNT and TBS when I was a child.
Sure.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and do X-Men: The Last Stand.
Wow. Well, the first half was fun.
I honestly expected X-Men Origins Wolverine to still be on the board when we were I'm shocked that went before some of the other movies.
I thought it was going to be Four-Stick and Elektra.
No, it was it needed to have been Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. And how Apocalypse of all the movies is still on there. I can't believe you picked Dark Phoenix.
If we're honest, I feel great about my first half. The second half I feel like was pretty heavy.
Yeah, you threw it. It's like you didn't want to
win.
Your
first half was one of the worst first half drafts I've ever seen in the history of drafts.
Absolutely not.
Jim, you picked Ghost Rider and X-Men, while movies like X2 and Blade 2 and Jim.
Okay.
Do you know what the goal is?
Yeah, the goal is to win, and Jim just did it. That's it. We
got votes for Aaron and Jenna piling in already. Aaron's feeling strong in the comments right now. All right, so here's what we got. Here's the final picks, and then I want everybody to share their thoughts here. Aaron's list here is Spider-Man 2, X-Men First Class, Spider-Man, Venom, The Wolverine, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and X-Men: The Last Stand. Jenna's 8 are Logan, Daredevil, Spider-Man 3, Blade 2, Fantastic Four, not Fantastic Four Stick, Venom: Let There Be Carnage, Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, and Elektra. Jim Viscardi has Blade, Ghost Rider, X-Men. Those are your first 3 picks.
Go ahead.
Deadpool 2, Morbius, Punisher: Warzone, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and Fan Four Stick.
Every vote for Jim gets a free Phase Zero sticker.
Every vote for Jim gets blocked from the channel.
Nope, all right.
Because how did you possibly...
Free Phase Zero
Let's
sticker.
run through that one more time. I need to run through Jim's list one more time.
This is no. I am
No, because
X-Men
Jim,
Dark Phoenix.
It's like a roller coaster that only goes up once, like 3/4 through the ride. Blade, Ghost Rider, X-Men, Morbius, Punish. Actually, never even really goes. It just drops Wolverine Origins and Fan Force. Jim, are you okay?
Look, as someone who deals with data and numbers all the time, I am fully assured.
Have you been sleeping?
Yes. This is going to be... Look, my only real competition here in this draft, and sorry, Jenna, I love you, but it's Aaron. Aaron's my only real competition here, but I am confident in my picks.
The chat is asking who hurt you, so I don't know. I don't know how the votes are going to shake out.
Shout out to Jesus Pieces on Twitch saying, "Is the sticker 20 feet?"
Here it is. The poster. Can we? Wait, what happened? Oh, my mic is unplugged.
We can't see you now.
We can't see you. Either you unplugged your camera, but your mic's still there.
Fox doesn't want us. Doesn't want you to show us the poster.
They're blocked by copyright.
That's it. They knew what was coming, and they said, "No, thank you. You were not showing that." Here it is. He's back.
All right, there you go.
There we go. I got it back.
How it happened? It's the hotel Wi-Fi. This is the poster.
Oh my god,
that thing is huge.
Is that you?
And that's me laying on it.
That is amazing.
Make it a comforter. Get a king size bed, and look at that.
You need like a California king to fit that.
You'll get married tomorrow if you make that happen.
That's not in the goals. I definitely don't want that then. All right, and my picks as I try to figure out my situation. I don't know what is going on with my camera right now. I'm being hacked. It's the Sony hackers. The Xbox leakers are coming for me. My list is X-Men, Days of Future Past, Deadpool, X-Men 2, The Amazing Spider-Man, Ang Lee's Hulk, The New Mutants, The Punisher, and X-Men Dark Phoenix. A lot of controversy over that Dark Phoenix pick. I don't know why the movie's so hated, but
controversy. Those are rightful and justified comments being made. But
I also have the single best movie on the list.
You picked the best X-Men movie,
yes,
and
I did.
The worst X-Men movie, and so now
perfectly
you have
balanced
to face
as all
with
things should be.
something in between.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. All right, well, this is going to be a fun one. We're going to have social clips on the comic book Instagram account. We're going to have polls on Twitter through the Phase Zero Twitter account. We're not calling it by that new name, not even if there's a fire. And yeah, so Aaron, how are you feeling about your roster here?
You know, for coming in with exactly 6 minutes of prep, I feel like it went pretty well. Like a very, very thinly sketched out, if you do this, then do this, and it came out okay.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't do too much prep either. I was doing interview prep because I'm going straight from this hotel room to some interviews over here, and I feel good. I feel like Aaron does. Jenna, how you feeling?
I feel good. I think like not going last in the draft definitely helps compared to the last time we did this. I feel like I went with my heart, but I also went with picks that people might like. So I do think Aaron did a very good job, though. It'll be kind of hard to beat that.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. And Jim, how are you? Well, that's all we have time for today. So. Jim, how you feeling? We know how Jim's feeling. Jim, how you feeling?
Great. I'm feeling great. This is going to be a walk in the park. Look, I understand why you don't invite me to the other drafts because I would it would be hard to go up against this.
We need you and Cam in a draft together.
Oh yeah,
it would just explode. It would be great.
Cam drafted the hell out of that that MCU draft. Can we get Nate Smith's comment on the board here, real quick?
That's not. Look, I understand. Right.
Nate Smith, Heath Ledger's Joker as the profile picture. Jim's list getting 0%.
Here's
Jim.
the secret, right? I've planted all of these negative comments just so you guys can gain a little bit more confidence in your picks. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. No matter how much you try to drag Dark Phoenix, you'll never have X-Men Days of Future Past.
Even if I don't come out on top, beating Brandon will be all of the glory I need.
Well, I promise you one thing. You're not coming out on top. So there's that. I do think it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be me or Aaron. I feel good about this. And then, but that's just me though. What do I know? Hey, great picks, everybody. Jen, any last words for today's show?
It's at Hey, it's Jenna Lynn on whatever social media platform may or may not exist anymore. And as always, go read some comics because there are plenty to choose from this week. So
I've been seeing a lot of positive feedback about the new Captain America book.
I actually haven't read that one yet. Because it came out while I was traveling and stuff, but I have heard good things.
I want to pick that up. Jim, any last words for today's show?
No, I'm excited for Loki next week, or is it next week? Yeah, next week-ish. I'm excited for that. So finally we get back into some theory level MCU stuff. So let's get it.
Aaron?
It's at Somebody Hornet on Twitter. I would like to say we have an interview with Liefeld talking to Chris Killian about the infamous Captain America variant cover that everybody wants of Sam Wilson with those luscious pecs. And I have an interview tomorrow for Nickelodeon fans. We're doing some of the Halloween content. We're talking about it with them. So if you like The Loud House or like Monster High or any of that stuff, you got small children, or you want to see my ridiculous Halloween costume to do the interviews in, which I'm sure will go over very well. At Summit Lake Hornet.
Nice. That's what I'm here for.
At Summit Lake Hornet. I want to give a big shout out to Aaron for looking cool in the bucket hat today. Very good style right there. I want to remind everybody we are going to be live after new episodes of Loki on the Phase Zero channel on YouTube. So subscribe now. Our episodes countdowns to begin will start right as soon as the credits of Loki end, the full runtime of the show. So you can go on social media first, and then, while the credits are rolling, while you wait for a credit scene, and then right after the runtime is over, if it's a 45-minute episode, right then at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be live on the Phase Zero channel on YouTube, dissecting, breaking down, reviewing, having a good time, answering your questions as well, because that's what we can do when we're live. So also, if you enjoy the draft episodes, if you really like these, let us know. drop a 5-star review or send us comments on YouTube or on other social media platforms where you can find us all. I know our YouTube audience really enjoys these episodes, and we have a lot of fun with the feedback that we get live. I'm curious how they play for the podcast audience. If you guys have fun listening to us when you're on your lunch break or when you're in the car in traffic or whatever you do, whatever it is that you're doing when you're listening to the Phase Zero podcast, we appreciate you. But if you prefer news, let us know that. If you prefer these, let us know that. If you have other things you'd like to see us do, we would love to hear from you. It's hard to really hear feedback from the podcast audience unless you guys reach out to us on social media or send an email to phase0@comicbook.com. I'll go check that email address if you guys have ideas, and I'll check out suggestions you guys might have for the show. Next week, it's going to be news on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern time at the regularly scheduled time, and then available on all podcast platforms. And then on Thursday night, we are live for our first live Loki episode, our first ever live immediate reaction bonus episode to a new episode of a Disney Plus show because it's releasing in prime time. So I'm really excited. That's my rant. Hit me up at Brandon Davis PD if for some reason you want to talk more. We'll see you there, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Sorry for making you watch Jim Viscardi's draft. Later.
What?